Alright. It's the sound of another Malarkey hour coming right at you. This is your host, Matt. And with me, my trusty co-host, Mr. John. How's it going, sir?
What's up?
Alright, so, start of another Malarkey hour. What do you have going on, John?
We're doing this. What's going on?
This. Middle of the month. We are halfway through December. It is the 14th. Almost exactly middle of the month. We got how many more days? We got, really? if I could do my math right, 17 more days into the new year. We got 17 days left.
I thought you were going to say something about Christmas, but...
No, I don't care about Christmas.
Yeah. Matt is a Hasidic Jew.
Yes.
And I respect that.
Yes. No. So, yes, we are halfway done to the month. Yes, and we have how many more shopping days till Christmas, John?
I thought you were talking about Christmas.
I was just
I don't know. 10, 9. Do you count tonight?
I guess you count tonight.
We just had to make a run to the store because you don't know what kind of tea I like. We'll save that for another time.
Yes. So let's get this started. You wanna? Let's jump right into. Let's skip sports this week and let's jump right into the Hollywood vein, John. Because Hollywood was busy this week.
Oh, you tell me.
Okay. So on earlier in the week, I forgot which day it was. They announced.
We give you very accurate news.
They announced the right? They announced the Golden Globes nominations. Did you get up early to watch that?
No.
Do you know any of the nominations?
No.
Well, luckily I'm here.
Should I pull this up, or we're making a game out of it?
Either way, you want to make? Let's
there's no winner, so I'm gonna pull it up.
Okay. Let's start. Let's start with the smaller. Let's start with TV. Because people forget.
Skip the weird ones.
Let's start backwards.
Did Rake get nominated for anything?
No, unfortunately did not get nominated for anything. Let's do TV first.
I think canceled shows. Did they ever get nominated?
Well, I mean, technically they could. You know. Okay.
Why do I see Jeremy Piven? Is it that BBC show that he does?
No, probably.
Or did Jeremy Piven announce the awards?
I don't know. I don't know who announced them. I just got the list.
The first thing that came up was a picture of Jeremy Piven on a Hollywood Foreign Press Association Golden
Yeah,
Globes.
he might have been the announcing. Okay. So let's start off with
a giant douche.
Quick. That's Jeremy Piven feed though.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let's start with TV. Let's start with Best Supporting Actress in a Series, Miniseries, or TV Movie. We got Uso Aduba for Orange is the New Black, Kathy Bates for American Horror Story Freak Show. What else do we got here? Allison Janney for Mom, Michelle Monaghan for True Detective, and Joanne Froggatt for Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Very.
You know, let's get Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah. In miniseries.
Let's do Best TV Movie or Miniseries. Fargo. Did you watch this first season of Fargo?
No.
I guess they're considering like a miniseries because
I think I told you I DVR'd it and it screwed up when I tried to play it and I got discouraged and I never watched it again.
Okay. Like they're gonna have a second season, but I guess they're considering a miniseries because they're changing characters.
Yeah. It looked all right. I heard stuff about it.
We have The Missing, The Normal Heart.
I thought it said Morgan Freeman for Fargo. It's Martin Freeman.
Olive Kitteridge, and True Detective, which not considering a TV series because again they're also changing actors every season. I think this new season they're gonna have Colin Farrell, I believe, if I remember the casting news, and John and what's his name from Swingers?
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn, yeah. Okay. All right, we got Best Actress in a TV Series.
Okay, we need a giant douche.
Again. Is Jeremy Piven available? No. Second biggest smooch.
Yeah.
We got Best Actress in a TV Series, Comedy. Lena Dunham on Girls. Have you ever watched that show on HBO?
No, I know what it is, but
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Edie Falco for Nurse Jackie. That show's still on.
Who's in that?
Edie Falco from Sopranos, where she plays that drug-addicted nurse.
Okay. What channel is it on?
Showtime.
Okay.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus for Veep, which I hear is a good show. I've never watched it, but I hear it's really good.
Seen like 4 or 5 of them.
Gina Rodriguez for Jane the Virgin, and Taylor Schilling for Orange is the New Black. All right, moving on. We have Best Actor in a TV Series Comedy. We got Louis C.K. for Louis. We got Don Cheadle for House of Lies. Ricky Gervais for Derek. William H. Macy for Shameless. And Jeffrey Tambor for Transparent.
Give it to Louis.
Just give it to Louis. I like how in the middle of this we just started. Let's just start saying who we think they should give it to. No direction. Okay, so the big award in here for TV is Best TV Series Comedy. We got Girls, Jane the Virgin, Orange is the New Black. Ooh, Silicon Valley, and Transparent. I forgot about Silicon Valley.
Yeah, when is that coming back?
I don't know. Probably next summer.
It's a funny show.
I think it's a very funny show.
Yeah.
I sort of forgot about it.
Yeah. No, I was thinking about it the other day because I was like, when is that coming back?
Yeah. Okay, so we got Best Actress in a TV Series Drama. We have Claire Danes for Homeland, Viola Davis for How to Get Away with Murder, Juliana Margulies for The Good Wife, Ruth Wilson for The Affair, and Robin Wright for House of Cards. She finally dropped that pin
She should.
at the end of her name.
What do you mean?
You know, she always used to be known as Robin Wright Penn, and then even though they were separated, she was still using
She was
Robin Wright
with,
Penn.
what's Sean Penn?
Yeah,
She's good in that.
she's really good in the show. Yeah, I agree.
But it's probably gonna go to that chick from the murder thing because they wouldn't shut up about that show for a long time.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, I kept hearing it like everywhere. Even homeless people were like,
Then we have a TV and shit.
"Yeah, any change? Have you seen?"
I mean, did you DVR it?
Yeah.
I missed it last week.
You can come in and watch it, but don't touch anything.
Don't touch me or the couch, or just stand there in the corner and don't touch anything. All right.
It's like that scene we were talking about in Turtles, where the original Ninja Turtles, when she first like meets the turtles and they're all up on her, like, you know, her apartment. I was like, those fools have been in the sewer.
I know, right?
That's the first thing going through my head.
Somebody, yeah.
Not when I was a kid, but when I saw it later.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's pretty
just
disgusting.
letting them on your couch.
Yeah, like it's nothing. Yeah. Yeah. How dirty the sewers are.
Not only been in the sewer, they live in the sewer.
Yeah. And don't they say like if you have turtles as pets and you touch them, like you're supposed to wash your hands?
I don't know.
Yeah, like
What can you get?
I don't know, but I always hear like if you have turtles and you pick one up, like to wash your hands.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
I'd probably do it anyway because I just.
Yeah, you know, it's like people like you know, people with dogs, like they're inside and like they pet their dogs and they start eating. I can't do that. Like I need to like wash. Anytime I pet a dog, I have it in my mind like I gotta wash my hands. Like I can't. I'm never comfortable until I wash my hands.
This isn't even my dog.
All right, moving on. We got Best Actor in a TV Series Drama. We got Clive Owen for The Nick, which I hear is a good show. It was directed by Steven Soderbergh every episode, and he's coming back for season 2.
Really? Mm-hmm. Huh. What channel is that on?
It's on Cinemax, but technically it's an HBO show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. I have Cinemax, but I have not heard of it.
I hear it's good. Because you know Steven Soderbergh, like
Yeah, I'm surprised he did
he's retired from movies, but now he's doing TV, so he's not really retired.
I thought he was gonna do that damn Apple movie. Oh, he's retired. Or that's not Soderbergh. Who was that?
That was you always get David Fincher and Steven Soderbergh.
I do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
David Fincher.
I always do. Like
Okay.
Gone Girl was Fincher, right?
I think Gone Girl's Fincher. Soderbergh. The last thing Soderbergh did.
Was the Facebook?
No, that was
Fincher.
That was Fincher.
I always confuse
The
them.
last thing Soderbergh officially did was. Do you remember? I think it was the Liberace movie.
Behind the Candelabra.
I think. If I'm correct, I can't remember. I can't remember the last movie that I saw. That I saw in movies, like at the theater, from him.
I don't know.
Who knows? All right, moving on. Okay, same category. Best acting TV series. We got Clive Owen, The Nick, Liev Schreiber for Ray Donovan, Kevin Spacey for House of Cards, James Spader for The Blacklist, and Dominic West for The Affair.
Greg Kinnear for Rake.
Greg Kinnear. Then he just missed the nomination. All right, but that's a comedy though, or is it a drama?
It's more of a comedy, I guess, but it's I don't know. You gotta watch it, and then get really disappointed like me, where it ends on a cliffhanger.
All right. Best TV series drama: The Affair, Downton Abbey, Game of Thrones, The Good Wife, House of Cards. And that.
I think House of Cards, even though I haven't seen a lot of the other ones.
I've been watching The Affair. It's pretty good.
What's with this downtown? Is it Downtown Abbey?
Downton.
Yeah, people say it, but I always when I saw it, I was
It's
like,
not downtown. Yeah, it's Downton.
Downtown Abbey.
We're going downtown. All right.
Sounds like a lame pornographic film.
Downton Abbey 2.
Yeah. Downtown Abbey 7.
Yeah.
I think those are the only movies there. They make like 12 of them.
Yeah.
They got Lord of the Rings beat.
Yeah. Even Lord of the Rings is like, that's too much. Well, we're only going to do 15 of these fucking things. All right.
How many trips to Dallas is Debbie gonna make?
I've been once and I don't want to go back. All right. On to film. Let's skip these first two categories. Nobody cares about best foreign language film.
You could have been lazy and just let Jeremy Piven read it.
Right. Nah, but then we have to listen to Jeremy Piven. And best original song. I don't think anybody cares about that. Best original score. I don't care about that. All right, let's start with best screenplay. All right. We got Wes Anderson for The Grand Budapest Hotel. Did you ever see that movie?
No.
Yeah.
I kind of want to.
Yeah, me too, but I never got around to see.
Wes Anderson movies make me say thirsty.
Yeah, it's like you gotta have a lot of soda. Like you gotta buy soda at the
Something.
at the concession stand before you watch.
So I tell you, I know when a movie's bad is when we order like pitchers or something and we're drinking and at the theater or something and the movie like still sucks.
No, like with Wes Anderson movie, you gotta take those packs that they have in the desert for like hydration. You gotta take like 20 of those. That's all. Your mouth, otherwise it just gets really dry.
Still think the best thing that he did was he's in all of them, right? What's that one with Schwartzman?
You mean all of them?
The Bill Murray one.
You mean all of them?
Yeah, I was gonna say another. Yeah.
Royal Tenenbaums? No. You're talking about Rushmore.
Yeah, I liked Rushmore.
Okay. Was Bill Murray in that one?
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
What did he play?
He was
I can't remember.
He was the rich guy
right.
that was.
Yeah, you're right.
They're fighting over the teacher together.
That's right. You're right. Okay.
Yeah.
For a while I always confused. I don't know why I always confused Rushmore with Election.
Oh.
I don't know why.
That's the
it's
Matthew
totally
Broderick
different.
one.
Yeah, it's totally different, but I don't know for what reason.
That Reese Witherspoon or something.
Because I didn't see both of them when it came out. I saw them a couple years after they both came out.
Yeah.
So.
Election's okay. But
I don't know. I still think it's you know what? Other than Sideways, is still one of my favorite Alexander Payne movies.
I like Sideways.
Yeah. All right.
Actually, that's a guy that I think gets robbed.
For
I think
Nebraska.
we talked about it. No, Giamatti.
Giamatti? Oh, yeah.
I think he should have won something by now. I don't know if he has. I'm pretty sure he hasn't. Nothing good.
You know how you'll get recognized?
Wow.
He has to die. No, seriously.
Yeah. Gotta make something decent and then die.
No, seriously. It's like, people don't start appreciating you until you die.
Seems that way, right?
Look at Hoffman.
Yeah, but he had already won Oscars or an Oscar.
Yeah, I guess. All right.
He might get a nomination this year for that last movie he made.
You think so?
Well, maybe if it's not here, it might not, but
I don't think so.
he might.
It was,
I don't think he'll win it, but he might get it.
I really don't think so.
Some sympathy nomination.
You think so? Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe like an independent.
Actually, the one that and I haven't even looked through this like you have. I'm staring at a picture of Jeremy Pitt. But I was going to say, does Gandolfini get anything? Or did that movie get robbed?
Yeah, I don't think he got anything.
I actually thought that, I didn't think he would win, but I thought they might throw him in there too for the drop. Yeah.
John, this is Hollywood. There's no fucking room for sympathy.
Heath Ledger got one.
Yeah, but Heath Ledger was good.
I
think he would have got one even regardless if he lived or died.
You think it would have won?
Yeah.
I don't know. I got to see who else was there that year.
His acting was the only really good thing about that movie.
Yeah.
But
well, the movie, I liked the movie.
Moving on. All right. So best screenplay still.
What about Batman?
Continue.
You hated all the parts where Batman came out.
I did. Continue with
Why don't you like me?
continue with best screenplay. Gillian Flynn for Gone Girl. Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu for Birdman. Richard Linklater for Boyhood, and Graham Moore for The Imitation Game.
Keep going.
Best Director. Wes Anderson for The Grand Budapest Hotel.
And the Cubs beat the Mariners 3-2.
Ava DuVernay for Selma. David Fincher for Gone Girl. David Fincher or Steven Soderbergh? Is this gonna be a new like Bill Pullman, Bill Paxton shit with you?
It's for me.
Just with you.
I mix them up. Yeah. I do.
Alejandro Gonzalez.
Doesn't one of them write more and one of them directs more?
Neither of them writes.
Oh, they don't? Okay. They're just both directors.
They're just mostly directors, yeah. Soderbergh,
so who did Seven?
That was
Fincher. Okay. Yeah. And Social Network.
It seems like every Fincher movie like you never confuse a Soderbergh movie with a Fincher movie. Like you never say Ocean's 11, that was Fincher, right? Like it's always the other way.
Yeah. Yeah, that one I knew.
Yeah. We got David Fincher for Gone Girl, Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu for Birdman, and Richard Linklater for Boyhood. You seen like one of these, right?
Yeah. I'll try to catch up by Oscar time.
Yeah. Best Animated Feature Film. Big Hero 6. The Book of Life. It's so weird. Big Hero. None of the first 5 Big Hero 6s were nominated.
I know. There's
Box of Life.
The 6th one is always the best one.
Right. The Book of Life. I'm sorry. The box. The box
thing with those pornographic films.
Right. The 12th is always the best. The box shows How to Train Your Dragon 2 and the Lego Movie. I think the Lego Movie's gonna win.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Well, what's the category?
Best Animated Feature.
But they're talking about not like special effects or anything. It's just,
No, it's just best Animated Feature.
I don't know. I heard some good stuff about Big Hero 6. I'm not trying to be sarcastic.
For your little nephew.
The Book of Life or something probably went. I don't know.
All right. Best Supporting Actress in a Motion Picture. You got Patricia Arquette for Boyhood, Jessica Chastain for A Most Violent Year, Emma Stone for Birdman, Meryl Streep for Into the Woods, Keira Knightley for The Imitation Game.
Again with this imitation game.
It's coming up. All right. Best Supporting Actor in a Motion Picture. I have my favorite. Robert Duvall for The Judge, Ethan Hawke for Boyhood, Edward Norton for Birdman, Mark Ruffalo for Foxcatcher, and J.K. Simmons for Whiplash. I think you know who I'm going with in this category.
You're probably going to go with J.K. Simmons.
Yes, sir. Love that movie. Still,
Yeah.
I think it's the best movie of the year.
I need to see Whiplash and Birdman.
Birdman's okay. I think Edward Norton's really good in it, though.
I was going to say one of them. Yeah, he's another
Doesn't get
one
enough
that-
credit. I think.
Yeah.
I really do think. Yeah, I agree.
He's another
He's
Giamatti.
Really, yeah, he's a really good actor.
Yeah.
What?
It's like you say, he doesn't star in anything.
No, with him is by choice. Like I think he could do more starring roles, but he chooses not to. Like he's one of those actors that really just likes acting. Like he could be a leading man, but he chooses not to.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or at least it seems that way.
He's not ever won an Oscar, right?
He's been nominated. I think he was nominated for American History X. That's about it.
Overrated movie.
It is an overrated movie. Yeah. And it's not one of my favorite Edward Norton performances.
It's actually not an enjoyable movie to watch.
No, you don't want to rewatch it at all.
You're like, ugh.
Yeah. Like my
This
favorite
guy had a bad day.
Yeah. And my favorite Edward Norton performance is still 25th Hour.
I liked him in that Robin Williams one where with the
That too smoochy. He was good in that one. It's an underrated movie.
No, I like 25th Hour though.
I think that 25th Hour is a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman was in that too.
Yeah. There you go.
Surprised the screen didn't explode with
How awesome it was.
awesomeness.
Yeah. I still think it's Spike Lee's second best movie.
I thought that was David Fincher. I'm just playing.
All right. Best actress in a motion picture, musical, or comedy? What?
Nothing.
You still looking at Jeremy Piven?
No.
You know this whole time we're just going to put a picture of Jeremy Piven up on the screen.
Yeah.
Amy Adams for Big Eyes. Emily Blunt for Into the Woods. Helen Mirren for The 100-Foot Journey. Julianne Moore for Map to the Stars. And Kuvi Zane Wallace for Annie.
Julianne Moore's been making a lot of stuff the last couple of years.
Yeah, it's almost like she's out of money.
I was gonna say, I wonder if she's broke.
Yeah,
I always think that.
You think she's broke?
I don't know. Not broke, but maybe they.
Was she one of those stars that?
Because I wanted the same thing about Kevin Costner. I was saying that. I was like,
he's
"What?"
rich.
I was like,
really rich.
I was like, "Why did he just start making like 5 movies this year?" You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is weird. I think Kevin Costner has like
He's been acting forever.
Harrison Ford money,
Yeah,
right? I would think.
You think so, but maybe he overextended himself a little bit. You never know.
Well, now I'm trying to
Maybe you
think.
should have bought the 8th house. You know?
Yeah, it's always that 8th house that fucks you, right?
Yeah.
No, it's 8. 7's enough, but you gotta get that 8.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think that big movie. Like, what is bringing him money?
They weren't like. I think the biggest movie he made was like Draft Day.
No, but I'm talking about like historic, like his whole film career. Like what movie really brought him money? I'm trying to think. Because I mean some movies fucked him up, like Waterworld.
I think
Postman.
Yeah, because some of those didn't. Like even Field of Dreams was more like later. I'm saying it probably at the time. I don't think it got.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Like it's one of those movies you look back on years later, and then you're like, oh, that's a good movie. But at the time, it's like doesn't get the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Could have that Bodyguard money.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, he probably got paid a shitload of money for Bodyguard. That's
Probably.
a shitty movie.
Yeah.
That's a bad movie.
JFK money.
Yeah, but you think he got paid a lot for JFK? He probably did. I guess it was Oliver Stone at his
There's a
peak.
lot of actors in it.
Yeah. All right. Best actor in a motion picture, musical or comedy. Ralph Fiennes for The Grand Budapest Hotel. Michael Keaton for Birdman. Bill Murray for St. Vincent. Joaquin Phoenix for Inherent Vice. And Christopher Waltz for Big Eyes.
B. I don't know.
Some good actors.
Yeah.
I said Ralph Fiennes. Ralph Fiennes okay.
I didn't see it. I know who Ralph Fiennes is, though. He's
so.
usually good.
He's just British. I think sometimes British guys get away with more shit because they're British.
Voldemort or
Yeah, Voldemort. You're not supposed to say his name.
Oh, yeah. Beetlejuice. I'm not going to do it.
Don't push your luck.
I still get scared.
All right.
How about that Tin Cup money?
Oh, he probably get paid. Yeah, he probably did get paid good amount of money.
That was a good movie.
That was a good movie.
I can watch that a few times.
It's still one of the top 5 best golf movies. Up there with Billy Madison, and that's pretty much it.
You mean Happy Gilmore?
Yeah, Happy Gilmore. What did I say?
Billy Madison.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. Just thinking that Adam Sandler's so bad.
Now he is. Well, you know what it is. Now his movies not only just bad, they're not making money. That's the biggest sin. They're not making money.
Grown Ups isn't that isn't killing anything?
I that's about it. But I think about his other movies. They really haven't been. Remember, what is that last movie that came out this summer that didn't do any
good.
business?
I don't think he's good when he's serious. And it's not even the fact that we've seen, like, you kind of stereotype him.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that good.
No, he isn't.
actually, like, Jim Carrey tried to do it. Jim Carrey could actually pull it off, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think Adam Sandler could pull it off.
But Adam is funny, Jim Carrey.
Yeah, me too. And I
don't think he's going to come back.
I think that's his choice.
No, but I'm saying, like I don't think, like, he couldn't come back from it. Like, I don't think he can come back to being funny like he was in the 90s.
I think he's real picky about his movies, too.
Yeah.
It seems like he's the kind of guy who could probably get like 5 movies a year if he wanted to. It's just he was funny in that Magician movie. What was it with? Actually, I think that was the last time he was really funny.
Yeah,
but I haven't seen Dumb and Dumber.
Speaking of which, best actor in a motion picture drama, Steve Carell for Foxcatcher.
I haven't seen it, but I hear he did okay.
Benedict Cumberbatch for The Imitation Game. David Oyelowo. Can't pronounce his name. Sorry, Mr. Oyelowo. Selma. Eddie Redmayne for The Theory of Everything, and Jake Gyllenhaal for Nightcrawler.
Well, I need to see most of those.
Well, Foxcatcher still isn't out.
I would give it to.
Okay. Best actress in a motion picture drama. We got Jennifer Aniston for Horrible Bosses 2. Just kidding. For Cake. It's from a movie called Cake. Felicity Jones for The Theory of Everything. Julianne Moore for Still Analyst. Rosamund Pike for Gone Girl. That's funny.
Just keep going.
Reese Witherspoon for Wild.
It'll probably go to Julianne Moore or Reese Witherspoon. You already know I'm laughing.
Okay.
It's the Julianne Moore.
Oh, yeah.
I think I told you. I was like, she'll probably win an Oscar, but that's just a hunch.
She's nominated for 2 different movies.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of the other one.
Yeah. All right. So best motion picture, musical, or comedy. Birdman, The Grand Budapest Hotel, Into the Woods, Pride, Saint Vincent's. I've only seen one movie. Oh, this was...
I picked that one.
Birdman. Probably win. Best motion picture drama, the big category. Boyhood, Foxcatcher, The Imitation Game, Selma, The Theory of Everything.
I don't know.
You know, we're talking about this like for the last few weeks.
Theory of Everything, it looks like...
It's about Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, but it's...
Doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't look good. He might be good as him, but it doesn't look good.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've never been a big...
I'd rather watch Stephen Hawking's Discovery Channel stuff.
That's more interesting. Yeah, than this movie.
Than the story about his life.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he did say, I felt like I was watching myself.
He said that?
Yeah. Or that's what he saw it.
He typed that?
How's it go? I can't do it.
I can never do Stephen Hawking.
My lip hurts, so I can't.
Yeah, I can never. I don't think it.
Nah. But he did say that. But who knows if he's a good judge of movies.
Hey, but you know what? Do you ever think, like say, like, someone wanted to, like, just pretend they're Stephen Hawking? Like, it's not that hard. Like, say, like, Stephen Hawking calls his bank. He's like, this is Stephen Hawking. Transfer $1 million from my account to this man's account. Like, how are they going to know it's not really him?
Pretty sure they still verify stuff.
That sounds like him.
All right.
It has to be him, right?
I get your date of birth. Oh, I don't know.
No. All right. Moving on. Sort of a weak year, if that's what was nominated.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Like a month.
That's what I said. We're talking about
a month ago.
You've been saying that the last few weeks.
Yeah. Seems that way. Last year we had a lot of good ones.
Yeah. But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe we should, also, a lot of movies I haven't seen. So maybe we should get it. But they don't look like that exciting.
Right. Like, this is a great year. After you see them.
All right.
I know it's like I'm not gonna go see The Theory of Everything and feel like that's great. You know.
Yeah, because I already know how it's gonna be. I already know how it's gonna be.
Or Foxcatcher. I'm not gonna leave there all happy. It looks disturbing.
I already know how The Theory of Everything is gonna be. It's gonna be like he's triumphs, he's young, he's ambitious, and he gets sick and it's sad, but he's in love, and that keeps them together, and blah blah blah. Like it's just it's predictable. I don't think it's gonna
There's nothing fun this year. Maybe no.
Maybe
Birdman fun.
Everyone's okay. It's fun. The Inherent Rise. I'm excited about that. The Paul Thomas Anderson movie.
Yeah, I want to see that.
But
Yeah,
I don't know.
Definitely want to see that.
Moving on. Let's move on to the other
Is
big.
that going to count as this year?
Yeah. Joaquin Phoenix got nominated for Best Actor.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the only nomination they got. Which
It'll get more.
I figured.
No,
Maybe.
I'm saying Oscar time because usually their list gets all longer, right?
Sometimes, but yeah, we'll see. Sometimes, it's a weird. Sometimes what doesn't get nominated here will get nominated, but who knows? Maybe because the thing is, it hasn't come out. Sometimes they don't get to see it, and it's only Golden Globes are weird. But moving on,
They're hosted by those two.
Amy Pollard and I didn't even mention any of them.
Jeremy Piven's hosting.
Jeremy Piven will be out backstage providing douchiness. It's going to be broadcast on January 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern, and it's going to be hosted by Amy Poehler and Tina Fey.
For like the 10th time?
10th time. January 11th. So,
yeah.
I would not be watching.
I'm reading people's Facebook comments to the nominations. Hey, you know what is weird?
What is weird?
Didn't see any Interstellar in there, did we?
No Interstellar. Zero Interstellar.
Surprising.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it'll get some Academy stuff.
It's gonna get special effects.
Tech stuff. Kind of like Gravity did last year.
Gravity got nominated for Golden Globes.
Yeah. Just a hunch, I would say, I think there's good money on it for Best Director for an Oscar because I think that's how Gravity won,
Maybe. Yeah, there's no.
That is weird.
No, you know what? It did get nominated for because we skipped it. Best Original Score.
Yeah.
But that's about it. So.
I gotta.
And Best Original Song. You know that song at the end where that Matthew McConaughey sang?
Yeah.
I'm so young.
Right.
My daughter's so old. I outlive my kids.
Don't ruin the movie.
I outlive my kids just the way I dream.
It turns out the whole movie was a dream. And
Okay.
Matthew McConaughey's been dead for 17 years. Just a lame horror movie.
All right, let's move on for the Golden Globes. This is the second biggest, I think, Hollywood news that came out this week. Have you been reading about the Sony leak? We talked a little bit about it last week.
Yeah. And then they...
the movies, right? Did you hear about... Well, what came out this week was...
I know the salaries came out.
Well, yeah, that's part of it. So apparently all these emails got released.
I saw something about Obama in there.
Yeah, it gets interesting day by day. Like more and more stuff keeps coming out. No, something like I forget how many terabytes of like 500 terabytes of information got leaked.
That's bigger than my external hard drive.
Like a lot, and a lot of emails got released. A lot, and every day there's something new. Earlier in the week, it was the head of Sony's, Amy Pascal, calling Angela.
It was probably Snowden.
It was this group calling themselves the Guardians of Peace, and it wasn't 500. It was only 100 terabytes, which is still a lot of fucking data.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of Peace. So one of the biggest things that got leaked was actually it was earlier in the week, but a lot of stuff keeps coming up. Was Amy Pascal was one of the heads of Sony. Calling Angelina
something. Oh wait, yeah, okay. What'd you say?
She called Angelina Jolie a brat, and then they went to the same event, and she sort of had to apologize. Did you see the picture?
Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah. Did you see the picture though?
No.
Here, let me pull up the picture of Angelina Jolie meeting this woman.
Way worse.
Look at her. She does not look happy to see her.
That's funny. Is this her apologizing?
Yeah, she's apologizing. She actually is. She went up to her to apologize, and this is Angelina Jolie's, which I think is the face she also makes when she's having sex with Brad Pitt. So,
a little bit like dismissive.
Yeah. So I just think Angelina's just dismissive of everybody. So
Yeah.
She did call her a brat.
It could have been way worse.
Well, apparently,
It's like Donald Sterling's emails could have gotten leaked.
but the biggest thing with that, right, the biggest thing with the reason she was calling her a brat is because you mentioned it earlier. The Steve Jobs biopic. It's been a whole mess, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
The Steven Soderbergh movie.
Yes, the Steven Soderbergh movie. Apparently, the big thing with that is, well, you said Steven Soderbergh, but David Fincher was at one point attached to it, right? Well, there was rumors that he left it because Angelina Jolie, for years, him and David Fincher and Angelina Jolie were supposed to do this Cleopatra movie. And Angelina Jolie put it off to make that movie that she directed that's coming out this year. And then now she wants to make it, and reports are that David Fincher left the Steve Jobs biopic to go direct Cleopatra or get ready for it. So that was part of the email. Like, they were calling her a brat for doing this. Like, she's always a brat. She gets what she wants, and she's not even that good of an actress. She's not talented at all, blah, blah, blah.
Well, why are they getting mad at her for telling the truth?
It is sort of true, right? I mean, I've never really considered her a great actor. I mean, she's not terrible, but yeah, there's not really...
No. She was good in Hackers.
So that was one of the things that came out. You're
such a terrible movie. Get off topic. You've seen Hackers, right?
I've seen Hackers with Johnny Miller. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. I don't know who Johnny Miller is.
No, Angelina Jolie's first husband.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. They met on that movie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Such a bad movie. Especially if you know, like, anything about... You don't even have to know much. Anything about computers at all. It's like... just all that... Kind of like the Matrix where that code's just coming down and they're just, like... Going crazy.
So apparently a lot of these emails were between Amy Pascal and a co-president of production for Columbia Pictures. His name is Michael DeLuca. Now, Michael DeLuca's company, production company, also released American Hustle. And one of the emails that got really... It's funny, like, now that you're reading these emails, there's a lot of gossips. like they're talking business, but there's a lot of gossip shit between these emails. Like, it makes you wonder... Like, it's really funny, like, seeing the behind the scenes of all this shit.
I know they said something about some racist stuff, right? About Obama.
Obama, one of the things they said, and it was between these two people, it was, I think Amy Pascal was supposed to go to the White House, and he asked him, hey, you should ask him if he liked, it was a black movie.
12 Years a Slave.
12 Years a Slave, or Django Unchained. Like, it was really bad. I mean, I don't think it's as bad as it probably could have been, but
yeah,
it was still pretty bad. It's not something that you would want to get out if you said it. Another thing that came out was, like I said, Michael DeLuca, production company, produced American Hustle. And one tidbit that came out was that Jennifer Lawrence compensated less than her male co-stars on the project. And he also talked about the director, David O. Russell, which we all know from Three Kings and The Wrestler. And,
yeah.
Not The Wrestler. The Fighter, I'm sorry. Well... I don't even remember a couple years back, he got in trouble for allegedly feeding up his niece, who used to be a man.
That's not something you want to get out.
Yeah. And, he's an adult, so it wasn't like... But it's still creepy.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like a child, it was an adult, but... It was a weird story, right? And it came out... I think it came out before... I think it was after the Fighter.
It's around the... God, it's drawing a blank. Was it Silver Linings?
Yeah. So, one of the emails, it was dated September 30th, 2014. Amy Pascal emailed DeLuca, the production company who produced American Hustle, and she said, hey, while you're at it, go fix our relationship with David O. Is it broken? DeLuca replies confused. You guys got him a fat, gross, and Oscar noms last time out. Fat, gross meaning he made a lot of money from it. Okay. And then Pascal responds with, but we didn't win a D. You know him. So, okay, that was the exchange. But then it got a little bit personal.
What is a D?
I don't know what that means. But then Pascal goes on. And then DeLuca responds with, David's a loon. Talking about David Russell. Talented, but geez, once I saw him bring Sally Field to a party and reduce her to tears, said DeLuca. Plus, remember he got in trouble for filling up his transgender niece's boobs. And apparently, this incident occurred in December 30th. Alleged incident, December 30th, 2011. So it was after, I think right after Silver Linings Playbook came out, if I'm not mistaken.
It was a good movie.
Um,
I didn't know about all this transgender boobage that he's into.
So that was the one thing that came out. The Obama thing came out.
I like how I didn't even acted like that was the bad part, not even the niece part. Shouldn't be filling up transgender boobs, especially the nieces.
Right? That's just wrong. But there's a couple other things and every day it seems like something new came out because there was a lot of fucking information, right? Mm-hmm. So it just keeps going. I think this came out today, if not today, yesterday. Talking about 3 of Hollywood's hottest leading men: Ryan Gosling, Leonardo DiCaprio, and George Clooney.
Wow, which one would you do?
You have to choose, John. Please don't make me choose. This is fucking Sophie's choice here. Don't make me choose. Okay, so Gosling obviously is a sought after by every studio. He's a hot leading man. He's gonna make you a lot of money. The ladies. So
you're choosing Gosling.
He makes all the ladies' panties moist. You know the deal. Yeah. So, this is an email exchange between Pascal and moist panties. Between Amy Pascal from Sony and Gosling's manager Eileen Feldman. Okay, so Eileen Feldman writes, "Ryan absolutely loved you. I guess they met." It's in an email on October 3rd. She said it was like speed dating because he was late after hitting every wrong gate on the lot. Not it should turn to marriage. He really wants to do something with you. So Pascal returned the compliment, right? And she wanted to discuss Gosling possibly starring in Jobs or in Spider-Man, which Sony has the rights to. The spin-off for Spider-Man called Sinister Six. What did she say? Okay.
I don't like him in either one.
You don't like him in either one?
No.
So, but apparently Gosling expressed interest in the male lead for they're remaking the Ghostbusters movie, a reboot with all females, and he's interested in the male lead role in that movie. But Pascal was less impressed by DiCaprio. That was just one exchange. So, But she was less impressed by DiCaprio, who dropped out of Jobs because he just changed his mind. He just didn't want to do it anymore. So this was the exchange. This is the Jobs producer, Mark Gordon, for the job. He wrote to Pascal, "Was this about the deal, or did he just change his mind?" She wrote to Pascal on September 18th, and she said the latter. He just changed his mind. And Gordon says, "Oh, horrible behavior," and Pascal agreed. She called it actually despicable. She actually used that.
She called him a brat.
She called DiCaprio despicable, or his actions. So.
This could be much worse.
It could be much worse, but I mean, this is 2 Hollywood's leading men, John. You don't talk.
I guess it does mess up the relationship with them.
Yeah,
they don't want to work for.
Yeah, you're not
Sony.
gonna want. Yeah, you're not gonna want to work for them.
Even though it probably happens with every studio.
Okay, so the last one was between Clooney and Pascal. Clooney himself and Pascal. So this is the golden man, Clooney, the man with the golden skin, John, the man who can do no wrong, except direct 3 shitty movies. This is him emailing Amy Pascal over doubt for his World War II drama, The Monuments Men, which came out this year. This is Clooney writing. He says, "I need some protection from all the reviews." Now he's sounding a little insecure there. This does not sound like Clooney.
I never knew him as a man who used protection.
Yeah. He wrote to Pascal on January 29th in an email with the subject, "It's getting worse. Let's make a hit. I haven't slept in 30 hours, and it's 7 a.m. I just think he's been partying with a lot of hot bitches. I think that's all it means. Pascal promised to make the movie a hit, though. She says, "We will protect you by making money. That's the best revenge." But Clooney appeared to be, he was still over paranoid with the job he did on the movie. He's like, I'm not a really good director. Oh,
What movie was that, man? Monument?
Man. That came out earlier this year.
Well, it wasn't that good.
So, exactly. So he wrote Pascal the next day. "I adore you, Amy. You're literally the only person running a studio that loves film. I fear I've let you all down. Not my intention. I apologize. I've just lost touch. Who knew? Sorry, I won't do it again. So this Cody sort of sounded like a little bitch.
I hear some dirty stuff.
Okay. You want to hear some funny stuff though? Okay, let's play a little game. This is another thing that got leaked. I don't know.
Like you could have started with which Hollywood director felt up his niece's transgender boobs. And I've been like,
I don't know. Steven Soderbergh or David Fincher
or David Fincher.
Okay, so one of the things that got hacked, I don't know if anybody out there knows this or you knew this, John, but it's common knowledge that celebrities use aliases sometimes, whether it's like checking into hotels or they have to go somewhere where they don't want to attract attention, right?
Yeah.
Well, apparently stars use sort of the same aliases for the most part for a lot of things. Well, that's one of the things that got hacked. I guess is one of the things they keep under wraps. That way they know, like, okay, who's who. They could decipher it, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the things that got leaked. The aliases for celebrities. So let's play a little game where I will give you the celebrity alias. And you gotta guess. I'll give you 3 options, and you gotta guess whose star uses this alias. Okay. Here's the first one. Okay,
Finish chewing.
This actor uses 2 aliases, Harry Lauder and Johnny Madrid. Who do you think uses this? Okay, I'll give you 3 options. Do you think it's Clive Owen? Do you think it's Tom Cruise? Or do you think it's Tom Hanks that uses the 2 aliases, Harry Lauder and Johnny Madrid?
I think it's Tom Cruise.
It's Tom Hanks.
Oh, I was close.
Okay. This next actress, she uses the alias Neely O'Hara. Do you think is Glenn Close, Scarlett Johansson, or Sarah Michelle Gellar? Neely O'Hara.
Scarlett Johansson.
It is Sarah Michelle Gellar.
But she's not even famous anymore.
Like you said celebrity aliases, right?
Yeah, that's really why I didn't guess her.
Okay. This next one's sort of funny.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
It's like not even. It's all obvious.
Mr. Pierce Brosnan, right? 007.
All right, this next one's sort of funny. Neil Deep, like the name Neil Deep.
Porn star.
Is it Leonardo DiCaprio, Tobey Maguire, or Clive Owen?
Tobey Maguire.
You're correct.
Just you can if you do you hear some weird stories about Tobey Maguire.
You do, right?
Yeah, he seems like a psychopath or something.
He does, right? Yeah.
I remember watching this thing on 2020 where
he killed a bunch of people. Yeah, I saw that too.
Nah, I don't know if we talked about this, where this girl was talking about how she used to run like the underground poker rings.
Oh, you told me about this.
And he would like I forgot who's he friends with.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Or...
Okay. Yeah, he would bring DiCaprio in too, but DiCaprio didn't really gamble.
Yeah.
And he would bring DiCaprio in.
He's despicable, John. It's despicable behavior.
He would bring DiCaprio in to bring in big fish, with money, like Wall Street guys and things like that, and they play because they want to play with DiCaprio. And
nobody wants to play with fucking Spider-Man.
Yeah, they're saying like if he's just play for a while, if you're in the game, then they'll play too.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they just want to hang out with you. So he'd use like his friends like his pawns.
Oh, really?
Just to bring in the big fish.
Nice.
And like he would like lose and punch holes through the walls and just like throw shit across the room, and like he would lose hundreds of grand in like a sit down.
You didn't know all that Spider-Man money.
Yeah.
I'll be mad too.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I said nobody will hire him anymore. All right. Moving on. Next one. Laura Brown. Which actress do you think uses Laura Brown? Is it
Tommy Lee Jones?
Shit, dude. No. Natalie Portman, Jennifer Lawrence, or Glenn Close?
I don't know. Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay. Robert Fenton. This sounds too real a name, right? Robert Fenton. Like it sounds way too I'm thinking that I'm sure there's a Robert Fenton out there just getting pissed off.
It's like that guy I told you in college when he sat next to us, and not us like me and you, but a friend of ours. And we got to know him a little bit. His name was James Patterson.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just thought
The
it sounded
author?
like
The author, James
it's just funny. It sounded like the fakest name ever.
Isn't an author named James Patterson?
I don't know. It just sounds like you're in the witness protection program.
Probably was, right? Like Donnie Brasco and shit. Yeah. Okay. So Robert does sound like a fake name too. It's too common.
Yeah.
Right.
And you live in Maine.
Yeah, you always live in Maine. You never live in the middle of the country. You always live in like obscure, like
somewhere cold,
like Portland, Maine, and
yeah,
something weird. Okay, so Robert Fenton, is it Tom Cruise, Clive Owen, or
Clive Owen's been coming up a lot. Just say Clive Owen.
Yeah, it's Clive Owen. It's Clive Owen. Okay. Okay, this one's obviously a fake name. Not so good. Is it Adam Sandler, Rob Schneider, or Jim Carrey? Not so good.
It's gotta be Adam Sandler.
No, it's Rob Schneider.
Yeah. I was
Not
say,
so good.
Or Rob Schneider.
Not so good. Okay.
Right.
This next one's sort of funny. You'll find out why I think it's funny after everything. Okay, so the name is Scott Diggs, right? Scott Diggs.
Another porn actor.
Another porn actor.
Porn character actor.
Scott Diggs. So is it Denzel Washington's alias? Is it Tate Diggs' alias? Or is it Samuel Jackson's alias? And yes, I named all black actors.
Samuel Jackson.
No, it's Tate Diggs. Motherfucker doesn't even change his last name. This is my brother, Scott Diggs. Really? Like Tate Diggs? You can't think of another last name?
Right. Henry Connick Jr. Just something just changed.
Okay, this next one's sort of weird. The name is, and I'm gonna spell it out because I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. It's Olwen. Owen.
Okay.
It's Owen with like an L.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Williams. Is it Clive Owen? Daniel Craig or Jude Law?
Jude Law.
It is Daniel Craig. Okay, this next.
I don't think that many people be chasing Daniel Craig.
No, I bet you can put Daniel Craig and most people don't even know. Like, who is that? Like, yeah.
Oh.
Next one. This next one doesn't need a first name. It's just Mr. Perry. Is it Tyler Perry?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Let me finish. Jude Law or Rob Schneider?
Tyler Perry.
It's Jude Law. That'd be fun.
Lazy bastard. I can tell by those movies he makes.
Okay, this next one's sort of funny. Okay, Cash Money. Is that Drake's alias?
A-Rod.
Is it A-Rod's alias or is it Jessica Alba's alias?
Jessica Alba.
Yeah, it's Jessica Alba. Okay, so this next one's sort of funny because I think this might be his real name. Darius Stone and O'Shea Jackson.
Put me in under Wesley Snipes.
Is it Wesley Snipes? Ice Cube or Ice-T?
Say the name again.
Darius Stone and O'Shea Jackson.
That's Ice-T.
It's Ice Cube.
Oh.
Okay.
I really wanted it to be Ice-T.
This last one's sort of boring. Ava Harper. It's Deborah Massey. I'm not even gonna. I don't even want to play it. It's so boring.
All right.
Okay.
So it definitely was. These people's lives are ruined.
I'm sure they won't use the same alias.
I know.
Okay.
Mr. Perry is no more.
Everybody's going up. Okay. You know what? Let's start wrapping it up, John. Let's go to the most exciting segment of the show, and that is the weekend box office results. This is where John drops his keys,
I got a pen.
You get his pen. Okay, so for people who are new to the show, then don't know. Well, every week we play the box office results game. This doesn't have an official title, but that's what I'm going to call it this week. John tries to guess the top 5 movies of the week in order of highest grossing to 5th best grossing. I give him a little bit of help. I give him the top 5 movies, but I put them in alphabetical order.
Do you?
I do. And I make sure it's in alphabetical order.
Alphabetical order?
Alphabetical order. I mean, yeah, sure, it's in alphabetical order. And
for
if it
sure,
isn't...
For sure it's in alphabetical order.
And if it isn't, John...
Jesus.
If it isn't, I know I'll get hell. But I always make sure it's in alphabetical order. So, here's the list in alphabetical order,
You
John.
know what? Wait, what kind?
Could somebody misfile something?
I'm not even going to let him
Be
finish.
easier. It's all alphabetical. You just put it
Cut him
in
off.
the right file according to alphabetical order. You know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I.
That's all you get
That's
it.
all you get it. All right, John. Let's start. Okay, so we actually had 3 movies that came out this week. So you don't have to write these down. The 3 new movies, and one sort of doesn't count because it's very limited release, but I'm still gonna do it because I'm excited to see it. Inherent Vice.
It's on the screen behind me, isn't it?
Yeah, don't look it up.
It's like,
Inherent Vice came out in 5 theaters. It's the Paul Thomas Anderson. I'm really excited.
wait, it did come out?
In 5 theaters.
Oh, probably not here.
The closest is in Austin.
Really? 5 theaters.
5 theaters. Very limited, but it's gonna get wider release as the year goes by. But the other 2 big movies that came out was Exodus, Gods and Kings, the new Ridley Scott movie about Moses, where Christian Bale, Batman.
Yeah.
And then you got Top 5, the new Chris Rock movie.
Okay.
Okay.
Did that make the top 5?
You will find out right now. Okay, so these are the top 5 in alphabetical order. First, we got Big Hero 6 in the 6th week out. Still in the top 5.
Go.
Next, we got Exodus, Gods and Kings. First week out, in the top 5. Then we got The Hunger Games, Mockingjay, Part 1. 4th week out, still in the top 5. We got Penguins of Madagascar. 3rd week out. And top 5. Made the top 5. This first week out. So now, John, it's your job to decipher this list. What is number 1?
The religious movie.
Exodus, Gods and Kings. You all right? It is Christmas time, and people want to watch some Wrath of God.
What was that last one that came out a few months ago? Or seen? The one everybody's getting all pissed off about. Oh, Noah.
Oh, yeah, Noah. Did that come out this year?
I think it was this year.
Okay, maybe. I never saw it.
Yeah.
How much do you think Exodus made?
Don't these things make a lot? Or not really?
Depends. I don't know.
Got the Christian people probably bringing their kids. Jewish people.
Jewish people what? I mean, this is Old Testament shit.
Yeah.
This is the exciting shit. This is Old Testament. This is when God is fucking angry, John. God's just killing everybody in the Old Testament. He's just straight up fucking gangster in the Old Testament. Don't give a fuck.
Let's say 30 million.
Close. 24,500,000.
Nice.
Solid opening. Not great. I mean, it cost 140 million to make, but solid.
Doesn't sound good.
Okay.
Only cost 140. We made 24.
What's number 2?
Last week.
Last week was Hunger Games.
Yeah, and I want to say it is again because last
You
week
think it's
was
number 2?
Yeah, last week it was in the 20s, and I don't think any of these would be in the 20s. So I'm going to say Hunger Games.
Okay. You're right. How much you think it made?
Went from
4th week out. This is the first week it hasn't been number 1 since it came out.
I have the last, 3 here, but it's all messy.
Yeah.
And it went, damn it. It opened at 123, and then we went to... Where do we have it last week? Let's take last week and cut it. And let's cut it in half. No. Let's just drop it. 15.
Ooh, this is nice. 13,200,000. It dropped 40%. So, not quite half, yeah. You were talking about half, but you changed your mind.
I added it.
Number 3.
This is where it gets hard. None of these sound great.
This is where you get excited.
Which is newer? Penguins is newer, right?
Penguins is third week out. Big Hero 6, 6th week out, and Top 5 is the first week out.
Penguins. Big Hero wasn't there last. Oh yeah, it was. Oh, dude, I'm reading my own handwriting wrong here.
Big Hero 6 was number 4 last week.
Yeah, and they were. Oh, Penguins was in front last week, so it's still in front. And if I had to guess, 3.
It's 3? Yeah, you're correct. How much you think it made?
Look at last week and drop that. Let's say 9.
Close. You've been overshooting it just about a little bit. 7,300,000.
Nice.
All right, number 4.
It's not too bad.
That's a Big Hero 6 or Top 5? Number 4. The new movie
I'm
or the
gonna
one?
give it to the animated movie.
Huh?
I already put Chris Rock's movie at number 5.
Did you?
Yeah, in my head.
Do you think it's Big Hero 6?
Yeah, I'm guessing they're close.
I guess again.
Really?
It's Top 5. How much do you think it made? Has to be less than 7.3.
7.
It made 7,210,000. It made $90,000 less than Penguins of Madagascar.
Nice.
Counter programming, John. Counter programming. Some people went to go took the kids. Some people went by themselves. Top 5.
All right, Big Hero.
6. How much do you think it made?
6.
It made 6,145,000.
Nice.
All right. And to round out the top 10, you got number 6, Interstellar, with 5,500,000. It has made 160. It just barely went over its budget right now. 166,800,000. Horror Bosses 2 at number 7 with 4.63 million. Dumb and Dumber 2 at number 8 with 2.757 million. The Theory of Everything at number 9 with 2.525 million. And then to round out the top 10, in the second week out, the new Reese Witherspoon movie Wild at $1.55 million. It has increased theaters, so it has made more money than last week. So that's it.
Did we talk about anything but Hollywood?
Huh?
We didn't talk about anything but Hollywood.
But Hollywood, yeah. It was a Hollywood-centric. And just for...
I guess I was pretty horny.
Yes, I got pretty horny for Hollywood this week. In a few weeks, though, you will get... Maybe not next week, but the week after that, we will get our top 10 movies of the year. Me and John are going to make a list, just putting it out there. So you can get excited and get ready for that podcast. Me and John are going to talk about our favorite. Not necessarily what we think. Maybe what we think is best, but it just depends. What we saw in 2014.
I only saw one movie, so.
And that was that Robert Duvall movie, The Judge.
No, I saw that.
That's the same thing you saw this year, right? The Judge and Rake. This is the only two things.
Nah.
Pretty
saw
much
a few, but I'm definitely behind.
Oh, and you got really into Mulaney too. Can't forget about Mulaney.
Was it on tonight?
It's canceled, John. You cursed it. Everything you watch.
Did it?
Just, I don't know. It's canceled.
I know that the time slot drop isn't good.
It's weird. Yeah, like I don't think it came out last week
They replaced it with Bob's Burgers.
or something.
No, they did the time.
Just throw it out there because I'm excited.
Sign. It's gonna get raked.
They're gonna get raked. Just because I'm excited about it. Inherent Vice premiered in only 5 theaters, but it still made the top 20. It was 19th, and it averaged 66,000, which made it the best average of any of the movies in the top 20. $66,000 a theater.
When is it gonna be out?
Probably early next year, like wide release.
That sucks.
It does sort of suck, but you gotta take what you can take. I think December 25th. I
Should
think
go to
we're on Christmas.
Austin.
Yeah, we should. It's not that far.
Yeah.
But so your
Don't
time.
waste my motherfucking time!
Yes.
I just like pushing buttons.
Mr. Ficino gets really mad when he really wants to go see a movie and it's not playing in the theater near him. That's what he yells at the poor usher. Well, not the usher, but the ticket. We're selling the ticket.
Nice.
Mr. Ficino, they're not playing Heat anymore in theaters. You can't see yourself on the screen anymore. And what does he say, John, when he hears that?
He says,
Here, she got a great ass!
Yeah,
And you got your head all the way up it!
he goes on weird tangents. When you don't give him the movie.
gets a little angry.
So what does so say? Let's put him in another scenario. Say he's out. Say he goes to McDonald's and he wants to put some bacon on his burger, and they say, "Sir, we don't have bacon anymore." And he gets really angry. Well, what does he scream at the poor kid behind the counter?
You're just making this ridiculous.
Don't waste my motherfucking time!
Exactly.
You know, this is a very limited soundboard.
Hey, would it be weird? You had the exact same. Like I'm very disappointed that you don't have bacon on to put on my burger.
All right. What do I do, Godfather? What do I do?
Okay, so
You can act like a man! What's the matter with you?
okay, say it's Nicolas Cage, and he's at the movies, and
I already know.
I guess I was pretty horny.
and he's in there.
That's just his excuse for everything.
Everything. Okay, say it's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Sorry, I stepped on your shoes, ma'am.
I guess I was pretty horny.
Okay, say it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's out trying to get some ice cream, right?
Okay.
All right, everyone. Chill.
Yeah. Or if he spills it on his shirt, that's a problem because
My nipples are very sensitive.
Yes, it's quite a problem apparently for Mr. Schwarzenegger.
right? Everybody he runs into.
I've seen you before. You're the asshole on TV.
That's what he says in the morning, and then he looks in the mirror.
Okay, so I think it's time to leave.
They're kicking us out of here.
They are kicking us out of. I don't know how they're kicking us out, but they're kicking us out. All right, so this is pretty much. But before we go, I wanna ask everybody listening, all two of you. Just hit that subscribe button. It's not that hard. Click it.
What about my carpal tunnel?
Just click it. It's a bad decision you'll make. You know what? And you know what? If say you already are a subscriber, I say gift the subscription to your closest friend or family member, and that'll be the best gift they get all year for Christmas.
Give it to somebody you really don't like.
A subscription to the Malarkey Hour. The great thing is it's very inexpensive. It's not but it comes from the heart, and that's what they say. That's the most important gifts, John. Gifts that come from the heart.
Yeah.
So if you already are subscribing, you're listening to this, just you give it as a gift. They'll thank you. They will thank you. And hit that like
Don't
button.
waste my motherfucking time!
That's
the kind of reaction you'll get. Let's get the hell out of here.
So with that, we will see you next week. Hopefully, everybody doesn't get into any fights during Christmas time, Christmas shopping, because I know tempers flare up and people get angry. So, but before we leave, we want to give everybody that piece of advice.
Sound advice.
You should not drink and bake.
So there you go. So we will see you next week. And have a good week.
Bye.